This is BBC Two. Now a budget response by the Shadow Chancellor of the Exchequer, Michael Portillo MP.
Hello. If Gordon Brown's budgets always seem too good to be true, that's because they are. The reality never lives up to the spin. This was an election budget, because it's only just before an election that the Chancellor talks of cutting taxes. At all other times, he raises them. Labour have taxed by stealth. They've invented 45 stealth taxes on everything from holidays to pensions. They've raised the cost of petrol massively, hitting families and pensioners especially hard. The sneakiest of all the stealth taxes is the one on our pension funds. Did you realise that because of that tax, you may well have to put hundreds of pounds a year extra into your pension or risk being much poorer in retirement than you were hoping? And what has he given back? He's tried to give you the impression that he's cut income tax. What he didn't make clear is that this supposedly grand gesture will allow you to keep 69 pence more per week. When you next go down to the petrol station and see that it still costs 40 or 50 pounds to fill the tank, I don't suppose you'll feel too grateful that Gordon Brown's compensated you with 69 pence a week. After the election, whenever it comes, he'll take back even that little bit. At the last election, Labour promised not to increase taxes. What a laugh. Maybe no one believed them anyway. Labour governments always raised taxes. But people did expect better public services. Where's all the money gone? You've paid the tax, but where are the teachers? Why are there fewer police? You've paid the tax, but you have to wait longer to have your operation. Where has all the money gone? They've chucked it away on bureaucrats. They waste our money tying up our teachers and police officers and nurses in form filling and political correctness. This government spends our money at the rate of £12,000 a second. The way they wasted money on the Dome shows that however much they spend, things are never likely to get better. But still, the government is full of promises. They've promised to spend our money faster than the nation can earn it. Would Labour bring in still higher taxes if they won the election? You bet your life they would. How would still more stealth taxes affect you and your family? Can you afford another Labour government? We Conservatives have set out a different way. We will cut taxes. The Chancellor boasts of his surplus. The government only had money to give away yesterday because it's overtaxed you. It's not Gordon's surplus, it's yours. And you deserve to get some back. It's crazy that people are made to pay so much in tax that many then have to go cap in hand to the government for benefits. It'd be much better to let them keep more of their own money. Every year on average our economy grows, taking good years with bad. The national cake gets bigger. So we can spend more on vital public services and, provided the government isn't greedy, we can allow people to keep more of their own money. We need to increase spending sharply on the National Health Service. Both parties agree on that. But in Conservative budgets, I will take the money that Labour waste and use it instead to help the kind of people who need it the most. Pensioners, hard-working families, people who want to save for their future. We'll abolish tax on savings interest for most of the 17 million families that save. Why should you pay interest on the money you earned and paid tax on already? We'll cut the tax paid by people over 65 by about £8.50 a week. That'll mean 1 million pensioners will find they have to pay no tax at all. We'll cut the tax of people with young children by £4 a week. We'll bring in an allowance for people who are married and have children worth £20 a week. We'll cut the tax on petrol. We can offer more in tax cuts because we're prepared to make the changes in government spending that Gordon Brown refuses to make. The alternative is 5 more years of Labour budgets, 5 more years of unfulfilled promises, 5 more years of tax rises. Labour will always tax you more and fail to deliver better services. Conservatives will tax you less and look after your money. Good night.
That was a budget response by the Shadow Chancellor of the Exchequer. Now on BBC Two, they don't make wallpaper like they used to.